Let me show it well. Well, can you see? It's bloody. It's a little bloody in color. Yes, that makes this plant magic. The leaves has a milky that is substance, but when you cut it, it is bloody. Welcome back to my channel once again. This is Plant Lifestyles. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Yes, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Today I'm going to talk about the Jatropha plant. This plant is called Jatropha. Let me show you how it looks like. This is how it looks like. And let me show you the fruits. This is how the fruits look like. That is the fruits of the Jatropha plant. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to give you the benefits. Yes, this plant comes with. So let's begin. There is a kind of juice this plant that produces. When it sticks into your attire, it can damage it. Yes, that is why today you can see I'm having a white and then black, because when it sticks in the white and the black, because the liquid is white. Yes, so I'm going to give you the deep spiritual benefit of this plant. Why in African community this plant is being planted in our homes and in the center of most compounds. Yes, there is a very reason for this plant. Yes, let me show you something. What makes this plant very so powerful and then so magical? The liquid, when you cut this plant, let me show you well. I'm going to show you this part that comes out from this plant. When you cut it, it's milky. Yes, you see, it's milky. It's milky in color. But when you cut the stem, it's different. When you cut the stem, it's different. So let's try the stem. So this is the stem. I'm going to cut the stem. Can you see? Let me show it well. Well, can you see? It's bloody. It's a little bloody in color. Yes, that makes this plant magic. The leaves has a milky that is substance, but when you cut it, it is bloody. Yes, it behaves like human being. You see the magic of this plant? Yes, that's how this plant behaves, as you can see. So this plant is very powerful. I'm going to talk about it. So stay tuned to this video. Yeah, so that is a little thing I've showed you about this plant. It's very magical plant. The leaves, the upper part has its own color of juice inside, but it is controlled by the same plant. And then the stem has its own juice. That is magical. So it's very, very magical. So this plant is very powerful. We plant it in our African community. This plant is planted in the palace, mostly found in the palace. The reason is that you can't deny what is true before this plant. Yes, so when there's a case and there are two people involved, one is saying it is true, one is also saying it is false. So they will go to this plant, place coins under it, and pour libation, and then they'll cut the part. They will cut the part, and the milky substance coming, they will put it on your tongue. So they will drop it on your tongue, each of you, and then you close your mouth. The one who is guilty will by force vomit. The one who is guilty will by force vomit. If you don't know anything about the case, you will never vomit. But the person who is guilty will by force vomit. Yes, so this plant is very powerful. Another powerful use of this plant or Jatropha is used to drive away witchcraft. So in the African community, it is planted in the middle of the compound to absorb any negative energy that is coming to harm the people in the compound. Yes, so we don't sweep under the plant, exactly below the plant. We don't sweep there. We have to make a dedication or arrange some blocks so that we don't use broom to touch the plant. Yes, the plant behaves like human being. It has bloody substance. When you cut the part, it is bloody. When you cut the top, it is whitish or milky in color. That is the plant. It's very powerful. And another use is to drive away curses. When curses is invoked on you, if someone curse you using a river body, if someone curse you using another plant, curse you with another deity or what, when they come into the community or the place where you find yourself to kill you, and they find this plant, they need to consult and negotiate with this plant. And what this plant will say is, because I'm protecting the house, I'll not give you chance to kill this person. So people are there and they're saying, me, if you curse me, I never die. Plenty of people have cursed me, not because you have magical power. There's a special plant in your community or in your compound that negotiates with the spirits that comes to kill you. Because this plant is protecting you, doesn't mean that you go and do the evil thing. Doing the evil thing will pay you. Yes, that is why this plant doesn't like something it doesn't like lies. So if you get a case and you are sent to the palace, the plant will fish you out. Yes, fish you out. So don't say, because this plant is in my compound, I'm going to do evil. If you do evil, surely the plant will fish you out, and you will be notified. And if there's a spirit harming you, it will harm you. So please subscribe to the channel. There are a lot to be taught on the channel. Yes, I will use the seed to teach you something. The dry one is very important in some aspects, and then I'll talk about the physical benefit too. So subscribe. In the next video, I'll give you much details on the physical benefit. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.